Hey everybody, it's Paul from Alexander Knife Sharpening. So I just wanted to give you all some quick updates as to what's going on here in the shop. So I know I promised to get that review of the S1 40 watt out, and it's been a little bit delayed because of just the amount of work that has come in the shop and also some things that have arrived. So I promise I will get to it, and it's on my mind. But the typical thing that happens every time this year, I'll just give you guys a quick glance of it over here. Is so this is what came in yesterday. All these boxes or knives. I had the same amount come in the day before. And the other thing that held everything up and why I didn't get to the review is because of all this stuff coming in, which probably a lot of you are seeing too. It's pruner, lopper, garden tool season, and so I've been just getting bombarded with this kind of stuff: axes, hedgers. I mean, you name it. Pruners. It's all been coming in. Happens every year, just prior to Memorial Day and even on Memorial Day. So I'm just trying to keep up with the work that's coming in here. So that's delayed a little bit of the YouTube video stuff, and that's one of the challenges with being an actual running business and trying to do YouTube channel videos and things for everybody. Is there's times when the business has to take precedence, and that's kind of what's going on at the moment. I got to get through all this before I even think about doing laser reviews and stuff like that. Then on top of it, let me show you what else happened. So yesterday it was pouring rain all day. I didn't think anyone would even drop off, and all that work came in. And then I have an outside camera. I'm not sure if you guys have ever noticed it. So this over here, that's the front of my house. So I have a camera in here so that I can see when someone's, if they pulled in the driveway to drop stuff off. It kind of lets me know what's going on outside. I see the UPS guy in the pouring rain runs up with this huge box, drops it at the front door, and just takes off running. And I go out there, and it's this giant thing here. It is the S1 20 watt that X Tool promised to send me. So that showed up. So that's really cool. But the other thing I thought that would make sense, since I was going to do the review on the 40 watt for everybody and talk about it, it kind of makes sense to start working in the review of this brand new 20 watt that's here. And the reason I want to kind of work them together, I'll kind of figure out how I'm going to do it. It's probably going to be multiple videos. But one of the things that I struggled with a little bit was the decision of, did I want the 40 watt S1 laser or did I want the 20 watt laser? And I got to tell you, the 20 watt range, and that's why I'm really excited to have this laser in the shop, is a really nice range. And you'll always hear guys that know a lot about lasering stuff tell you that, that's the sweet spot for lasers. And at first I was like, is it not the sweet spot? Until I got my Creality Falcon 2 back here, which is 22 watts. And you realize, like, they're not kidding. Like, that 20 watt range just does so much. It's fast, does beautiful engravings. The 40 watts and above, and now they got, some of these atom stacks are like, I think they have a 70 watt now for cutting stuff and cutting wood and cutting things. They're absolutely amazing. And I have so many things I still want to do with this. I want to see if how they do cutting knife scales. I have some real nice wood knife scales over there. I want to see, can it cut desert hardwood? Can it cut some of these more exotic woods really well, so that I could use it still for putting on knives. So that's in the 20 watt. I'm actually, because of space, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Creality Falcon 2 down for a little bit and put that somewhere else. And I'm going to put the 20 watt right next to the 40 watt. So when I review them, when we're comparing things, they'll be right side by side. It's also going to give me the ability to test out the X Tool software. Boasts about being able to run multiple machines off of their software, so I'll be able to see how well that works, because it'll be interesting knowing that it's two different S1s. But I don't think there'll be any issues with that. But that'll be neat to see, being able to run multiple machines off the same software. The one plus side to that is my Creality had to run via USB-C cables, so I had to run them all the way over here to the computer that I'm actually recording this on, and a lot of times they would be in the way. One thing I love about the X Tool machines is they're wireless, so they hook up everything. I don't have to have any wires running all over the shop and that kind of stuff. So that's what's going on. I haven't forgot about them. I will get to those reviews. Oh, I wanted to show you one other cool thing too. So when I said 2 boxes showed up, here's the other one. So I was in a chat for Laser Pecker, and they always do giveaways. And the last time I was in one of their live chats, they were giving away one of their smoke extractors, and I did whatever you had to type in something in the chat bar for it, and I won it. And it just showed up. So I was actually starting to wonder, like, are they ever really going to send it? Oh, maybe it's just hype. Do they really send these things out? Because they give away a lot of prizes sometimes, but I won it, and yep, they sent it. There it is. So that's really cool. That's about a $500 smoke extractor there. So that will be useful. I actually already have one, but can't hurt to have another one. That's for sure. So that was a nice surprise that came in yesterday also. But I will end this here because I have absolutely got to get sharpening before I even think about unpacking any of this stuff. And the only other thing on the horizon there is, I am hoping to be able at some point maybe get an opportunity to review the F1 Ultimate, the new fiber laser from X Tool. So now that they did finally get me the S1 that they said they were going to send, I'm hoping that maybe I can work a way to get a chance to review that one, because for what we do, knife sharpeners, knife makers, that has a very high possibility of being maybe the very best machine for us. My only concern with it, and I think I've mentioned this before, is it's in the 20 watt range. And what I've been told has always been, if you're going to buy a fiber laser, get the maximum wattage that you can afford. So that's what I've always been told for years. But lasers have been changing so much over the last few months. Not even just years, but literally like over the last couple of months. There's just so many things coming out faster. Sorry about that, guys. My air compressor just kicked on. But these changes are just like they're almost hard to keep up with. We've gone from almost all open gantry style lasers to almost everybody having closed units as much as possible. Hello, someone dropping off a box. So I will talk to y'all later. Let me see what's coming up to the shop. Have a great day, everybody.